Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. I hope that your day is off to a great start because you know you always get mine off to a great start. Rick, how do you say it? This is the day the Lord has made. We rejoice and are glad in it. Why? Because God's got a blessing, and check this, your name is on it. That's Norman Hutchins. Hutchins is on to something here because God is so good that God custom fits blessings that can't fit anybody but you. God tailor makes blessings that are designed exactly for you. God, in God's omniscient omnicompetence, knows who you are, where you are, what you need, and when you need it. And God will tailor a blessing that will help you overcome your brokenness. God will tailor a blessing that will see you through the burdens that you have to carry. God will tailor make a blessing for you. Here is the good news. God's got a blessing and your name is on it. So don't trip on what other folk have. You thank God for what you already have because God's got a blessing with your name on it. Don't be jealous about somebody else's blessing. Listen, it ain't for you. It does not fit you. God has a blessing with your name on it. So instead of complaining about what others had, go ahead, claim the blessing that God has that has your name on it. Y'all have a blessed day because guess what? God's got a blessing and your name is all on it.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. Got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Friday, May 2nd. Here's what's going on in the news. Scary moment out of South Carolina. Police say Justin Adams ran over 3 people outside a preschool on Sullivan's Island, including 2 kids. Now, it happened at a church near Charleston, and officers think it might have been intentional. One person was treated on the scene while 2 others are in the hospital, but expected to recover. Adams took off on foot with a knife, but was eventually caught. No word yet on what triggered it, but the community is on edge. Texas could force public schools to post the 10 Commandments in every classroom. It already cleared the state Senate. Now it's headed to the House. Representative Candy Noble says the verses reflect America's values.
Nothing is more deep-rooted in the fabric of our American tradition of education than the 10 Commandments.
So here's where it gets sticky. Critics say this could violate the Constitution. The U.S. is built on the idea of separating church and state, but public schools are not supposed to promote any one religion. Plus, not every student is Christian. A similar law in Louisiana got blocked. That case may land in the Supreme Court, and this one could too. A man rescued from Mount Fuji recently had to be airlifted again just days later. And it's all because he went back to grab his phone. Now, this man was initially rescued after suffering from altitude sickness, but just 4 days later, he was found stuck on the mountain again after climbing up there to get his phone. The situation has gone viral, and social media is not having it, with people calling for him to pay the cost of his rescues. For information on these stories and more, go to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Thompson digging in defensively. 8 seconds. Brunson stops on a dime. Launches. Oh, yeah! Jalen Brunson buries it.
That dog right there, man. New York Knicks eliminates the Detroit Pistons from the playoffs with that dagger from Jalen Brunson in the final seconds, who used to be a Dallas Mavericks. I'm just saying, it is.
Oh, yeah, I know Dallas Mavericks sitting back looking like, what the hell? They would have been in the playoffs if they would have, when they traded off 2 of their best players.
Come on, man. It is. I mean, I know Jalen wanted to go play with his pops over there with the Knicks or whatever, but it is what it is, man. The Knicks advance. How about them L.A. Clippers, though, man? They beat the Denver Nuggets to even the series 3 games apiece and force a Game 7. Big question everybody asking. This is the question everybody's been asking for the last 3 seasons. Will LeBron James play another season after being eliminated in the first round of the playoffs?
Something I sit down with my family, my wife, and my support group and kind of just talk through it and see what happens, and then just have a conversation with myself on how long I want to continue to play. I don't know the answer to that right now, to be honest.
He will turn 41 next season, and the answer to that question is yes. Of course he's going to play another season, Rick Dog. I mean, he hadn't shown any signs of really deteriorating as far as his actual game.
Maybe he should, let everybody know he's going to play one more season, do a grand finale, like a grand,
Kind of like what Kobe did.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see him doing that.
He's just making the numbers go up. He want to act like, oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to play no more.
No, he playing again. He playing again.
They can raise them numbers. We know he is.
Come on, man. He playing again. It is. That's my sports report. Brat, what you got coming up next?
Man, Rock T, Ben Affleck has revealed his personal hip-hop Mount Rushmore. We're going to see if we agree with it up next in the Hot Spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Ben Affleck's ties to hip-hop, to the hip-hop world may run deeper than most people think. The actor was asked to weigh in on the classic hip-hop debate, who would make the cut on his personal rap Mount Rushmore, and this is what he had to say.
Depends if you're talking about historical or I think Lil Wayne should be on it, but I also think that Eazy-E today, we're talking about back, when we were young. I mean, Slick Rick, and then of course there's Kendrick right now. I kind of at random, but I take that Mount Rushmore. I take that.
Okay, what y'all think about that? What Ben Affleck know about his hip hop?
I mean, not bad, but
I thought Eazy-E was a weird
Pac and Biggie.
But he from L.A.,
I feel like he just called out all the rappers he could think of at the moment.
Oh, Alfred.
I might have to agree with Alfred.
Oh, man, he was married to J-Lo, so I feel like he know.
He from Boston.
Know a little something, huh?
He from Boston.
Is he from Boston?
Yeah, he's originally from Boston.
Originally from Boston. He live in L.A.
MSNBC host Ari Melber, he knows hip-hop inside and out.
Now, yes, Ari Melber knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, Brat, you've been on his show, and he always highlighting hip-hop on MSNBC like at prime time.
Absolutely. I love him for that. All right, y'all, moving on. Quavo has announced that he will be releasing a collaboration with his late nephew, Takeoff. He announced a single titled Dope Boy Phone on social media with a brief snippet of the track and a clip of how the song's cover art was made. The clip shows Quavo in the studio putting a number of burner phones into a tray and then wrapping them up and taking the picture that is the song's official cover. So check this clip of the song out, y'all.
Dope Boy Phone. Dope boy phone. Dope boy clone. Looking for a dope boy loan. Looking in the dope boy zone. Around up on the dope boy phone. Get my nigga, we gone. We got the information that we need to know. Got a bad little bitch on go. And the key to the dope boy dog.
Man, I so miss Takeoff. His voice, man, I miss Takeoff. That's crazy. But I'm glad they, still have music that they can release or whatever. So we need to enjoy that while we can. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the Hot Spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat, and it is $500 Friday. So make sure you are listening at 9:33, 8:33 Central. If you lucky caller number 9, you can answer the Save of the City question of the week. That is $500. That $500 will be yours. The time is now. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Hey, what up, man? Rock Teasy in the building for another HBCU. We're going to always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Can we head on down to Clark Atlanta University, established in 1865? Shout out to the red, black, and gray Panthers, baby. Oh, What up to the mighty marching Panthers marching band, man? Oh, let's talk about one of y'all's former graduates, Mr. Alexander Jefferson. Graduated from Clark, Atlanta, with a Bachelor of Science degree in Chemistry and Biology, known as one of the Tuskegee Airmen, the 332nd Fighter Group, served in the United States Army Air Force during World War II. Jefferson was enshrined in the Michigan Aviation Hall of Fame and awarded a Purple Heart and Congressional Gold Medal. And by the way, his grandfather became a minister in 1867, opened an all-black ministry school for boys, which today is known as Morehouse College. My brother Alexander Jefferson, another proud HBCU alum of Clark Atlanta University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want to share your HBCU story, or if you have someone you want us to spotlight, follow and DM us on Instagram at HBCU Know.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Alfredas, good morning.
Well, Ricky, here's the deal. This is just another reminder that the lottery does not reward people who deserve it. But karma can still take its toll. There's a 50-year-old man in Kentucky named James Farthing who just won a $167.3 million Powerball jackpot. Now, he was presented with a check on Monday. James is an ex-convict, and he's splitting the award with his 77-year-old mother. All right, so maybe he's matured and is a new changed man. Or not. On Tuesday, one day after getting this check, James was arrested after a fight broke out at an oceanfront hotel where he was staying actually in Florida. Now, James had punched at least one other guy, and when a sheriff's deputy stepped in to break it up, James kicked the cop in the face. The cop was dazed and bruised, but he's going to be okay. James was later arrested for felony battery on law enforcement officer and 2 misdemeanor counts. Now, he's even in deeper trouble because the arrest violates what? His parole. So he's currently being held in jail. It's unclear if he's going to be sent back to prison or for how long. $167 million, y'all. And he's sitting in jail.
I'm about to say, does he get to keep the money?
I mean,
Yeah, you get to keep the money.
But he can't spend it.
But them one of the ones in your
family.
Them the ones the ones right there that's in your family. Something happened to him. And you put in the obituary. He received Christ at an early age.
Yes.
Clean all that up.
You got him on all them pictures with angel wings.
Oh no, not the angel wings.
He done kicked the police in the face.
He was literally hell on earth.
Oh my God.
Some pastor got to try to talk nice about it.
He makes me to lie down in green pasture. He leads me beside the still water. He restores my soul. He leads me in the righteous for his name's sake. Yea, I walk through a valley shelter of death. I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil. For they are with me.
Now.
They rod and they staff. They comfort me. They comfort me. Amen. They prepare a table before me in the place of my enemies. Amen. In the place of my enemies. They anointed my head with oil. My cups running over. Surely goodness and mercy. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell.
We're going to cancel that appointment at Perry Steakhouse and take you on to go to Corral or something.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the Kahlua of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Baby, the judges are back, and these judges are out. 2 particular judges. I'm talking about one, the judge for Sean Diddy Combs, y'all. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that the judge in Diddy's criminal trial, y'all, is not here, y'all, for any of his flashy fashions, y'all. Now, in a new development from Sean Diddy Combs' criminal case, the presiding judge has issued, y'all, a specific order regarding his courtroom attire. Now, according to court reporter Megan Knuff, they say Combs is allowed, y'all, a limited wardrobe up to 5 button-down shirts, 5 pairs of pants, 5 sweaters, 5 pairs of socks, and 2 pairs of lace-free shoes. Now, they're saying that the ruling ensures y'all a consistent and regulation-compliant appearance during the trial proceedings. Y'all, a lot of people saying that is not fair to this man. Y'all know Diddy has lots of clothes at his house, and you know he's used to dressing a certain kind of way. Why would the judge restrict him to only 5 looks? Don't y'all think he should be able to wear what he want to wear to court? I mean...
No, you can't wear no Luther Vandross jacket in there.
What?
Sitting up in there.
How many looks do you need, Gary?
Yeah. You need as many looks as you could wear. I mean, that man can't be wearing the same thing. It's enough he's wearing the same damn uniform in jail. They should at least let him wear something to make him feel like himself.
Options. 5 button-down shirts. You have to wear a button-up, button-down in court.
You want to look conservative.
Yeah, you can't. You know, you can't be all flashy and stuff.
That's like
come on now.
Dressed up like Freddie Jackson. Don't you want to jam tonight?
You are my lady, my love. You're everything I need. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Well, I feel bad for Diddy, honey, because that's just not a good look, honey. I mean, just putting him down to 5 different shirts and pants and stuff like that. He
That's all he needs.
Yeah. Well,
put him in the cleaners when you get out of court.
Yeah, I guess so. But, yeah, well, I don't agree. But anyway, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, another judge, honey, is speaking out. Now, Jesus, y'all, now they say he may be facing some serious consequences, honey, if he continues to violate his divorce agreement with his beautiful ex-wife, Miss Jeannie Mai. Now, according to In Touch, they're saying that the rapper received a stern warning during a divorce hearing on April 28th, where a Georgia judge cautioned that failure to comply with court orders could result in jail time. Now, reportedly, y'all, the judge found that Jesus willfully, y'all, listen to this, he willfully failed to hand over the title of his beautiful 2021 Range Rover, honey, to Jenny, y'all, a transfer, y'all, that he was required to complete as a part of their settlement. Now, while Jenny's legal team acknowledged that Jeezy had addressed other concerns from their September 2023 contempt motion, they cautioned, honey, they continued at least to push for him to cover her legal fees, but Jeezy in turn requested that she pay his. But the judge denied both parties' requests. Now, the judge reportedly made it clear to Jesus, however, that any further violations could result in sanctions, including, y'all, incarceration, which means he could go to jail. Now, Jesus and Jenny, y'all, they tied the knot back in 2021. They welcomed a beautiful daughter, Monaco, and they split, honey, when the rapper filed for divorce back in 2023. Now, though they, reached a formal settlement in the summer of 2024, ongoing tension has kept them in and out of the court, y'all. Now, they're hoping, y'all, that they can resolve these things peacefully moving forward, especially, y'all, for the sake of their beautiful daughter, y'all. Why would that man want to hold on to a 2021 Range Rover? That's an old truck. I mean, if he was supposed to give her truck, why he don't just give it to her? I mean, why people do this when the judge orders certain things? We don't want to do what the judge says. You know, y'all got, I mean, the judge is the ruler, isn't he? And when he says do something, I mean, aren't you supposed to do it? Or you go to jail. And that girl probably needed transportation, and he's holding on to her truck like that. I feel so bad for poor Jenny Mai, honey. You know, she just needed her truck to get around with the baby, and he don't want to give her.
How you know she don't have another car? I'm sure she has another vehicle and is not just waiting on that vehicle, Gary.
I don't know, Brett, because if they fighting over that means she needs her truck. She needed that transportation. Poor little Monica couldn't get around.
They still going through that?
I
thought she had went and got all her stuff out of the house and that was over.
Well, she got all her stuff out, but she still don't have her transportation, Ricky, that girl 500. The baby
I'm sure
can't
she's
get around.
got a car, Gary. That's probably just part of the agreement.
But who bought the truck? Did he buy the truck or she? Because I'm sure he ain't trying to keep no truck that she bought.
Yeah, but if he bought the truck still, but the judge, they agreed for him to give her the truck. It's a 2021 Range Rover, so I mean, it's not the latest ones that's on the road, so people gonna know she's driving an old Range Rover, but he still, should just turn it over if the judge, told him to turn it over. That's what he gave her in the settlement.
Maybe somebody stole it or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but I feel so bad for Jenny, honey. That girl can't get around her. Baby can't get around.
I think she's fine, Gary. She's fine.
I feel bad for him.
Why?
I do too.
Yeah, because I saw the video when she was in the garage and stuff and stuff. Like sometimes, man, when the relationship is over, just be done with it and just get what you can and move on with your life. That little back and forth in court, and I left my car keys and the brown pair of socks in the bottom of the drawer. I need to call the police to go over there and get my socks. All of that stuff. She's doing a lot of that now.
Really?
Yeah, we see in all the videos. I'm not blaming her. I understand or whatever, but I know we talking about a truck compared to socks. But if she bought the truck, I'm sure he ain't trying to keep it. But if that's the truck that he bought or whatever, and she have transportation, okay, like, if I divorce somebody, I'm not trying to take nothing that I didn't purchase. If she can't, whatever car she came with, she can have. I ain't trying to keep none of her stuff.
Maybe they bought the truck for the, as like, most of us buy minivans. They bought a Range Rover, so maybe it's supposed to be for the baby.
Okay, well, we'll put it in the garage, and when the baby turns 16 and gets a driver's license, he can drive it.
Whatever. He just go ahead and give Gina.
Blow that dust off her. He go Junior. We bought this back in 2021.
It's a classic now.
The classic.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is nutmeg frost.
Oh.
On the high end, you say nutmeg frost, and on the low end, you say beautiful off-white. That's your color for the day. And for those stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com or follow me at Gary WDTEA. And don't forget, May the 9th, next Friday, y'all, is Tea Party Day, baby. That's Tea Party 2, May the 9th. So get your tickets. Go to Stardome.com, purchase your tickets, baby. We're going to have a blast, baby. There's going to be some special guests there, too. I ain't going to tell y'all till y'all see them, honey. May the 9th, Stardome.
Y'all give it up for Kerry with the theme.
Tony, I'm calling from Hawaii. I want to wake up my beautiful wife, my twin boys, beautiful mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, boo-boo. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Debbie Buck calling from Lauderdale, Florida. I like to wish Shannara a happy birthday, Danielle Smith a happy birthday, and a happy birthday to everybody. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Huntsville, Alabama, and the T.T. Jones racing team. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Larry and Layla calling from Salisbury, North Carolina, and I would like to wake up my parents. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. And Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Jackson, wake up. Savannah, wake up. And Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brat. Appreciate it, Brat. All right, dog. Hey, I got a...
Hello?
Yes, may I speak to Rebecca Williams, please?
She's not here right now. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I was calling. Did she lose a pocketbook?
Is it a guest one?
Yeah, a guest purse.
Yeah, she had it.
We found it down here, and I don't want you to think that we trying to hit you up for like no ransom money, but she got some valuables in there. But dog, if y'all send me $500, dog, we'll send it on over there. Cause it got like a guest wallet in there. She got an identification card in there. She got like a spare key. All that kind of you know what I'm saying? But damn, I gotta get paid or something. A bag of good weed, dog. If I just get 2 dime sacks for the pocketbook, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just need about 4 blunts. Nigga. You roll them? Can you roll about 4?
It's my mama's. Hold on.
Dog, I smoke one with you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How old you, dog?
I'm 13.
Dog, that's what I'm talking about, dog.
Nah, what's your name and number?
You don't smoke now? You don't smoke? Dog, is anybody that smoke? Damn, I can't give you my number, dog. Too young, dog. Dog, can you come up with $35? Can you look in your mama up on your mama mattress and see if she got some money? I'll put your pocketbook on the purse.
My mama ain't here, dog.
You got a Nintendo? You got a Nintendo cartridge?
I ain't got none of that.
You ain't got no Game Boy or nothing? PlayStation 2? ColecoVision? Atari? Damn, y'all struggling, ain't it?
That's all in my grandmother's house and stuff.
Y'all got some food up? What y'all got in y'all refrigerator?
Nothing really.
You ain't got no bicycle, no rollerblade? Some water? What kind of drinks y'all got in y'all refrigerator?
We ain't really got nothing but orange juice and water and stuff. Just give me your name and number.
No, I got a warrant out, dog. I can give you my number, dog. But, dog, we got the purse over here, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know right now. Dog, I ain't trying to set you up or nothing. Just give me your name.
You got some pit bull puppies? What y'all got in y'all yard, dog? Y'all got some flowers? Y'all got some pansies, some petunias?
Nothing like that. All we got is a dog.
Some marigolds, you know what I'm saying? A weeping willow tree.
I don't know, man.
Dog, how much orange juice y'all got in y'all refrigerator?
I don't know.
Hey, go in there and see right quick.
I think it's full.
All right, dog. I'll give your mama a purse, dog, for 2 glasses of orange juice. What kind y'all got? Tropicana or what?
Yeah.
Can you pour 2 glasses of orange juice and put it on the porch?
I guess so.
Put some ice in it, dog.
All right.
How much ice y'all got?
We got an ice machine.
Go in there and just pour some orange juice in 1 glass where I can make sure you ain't lying to me, dog. Just 1 glass of orange. I just need to hear you pour it. I'm thirsty in the and put the phone up to the glass.
I'm going right now.
Huh?
I'm going right now.
All right. Now, don't put your mouth on the jug, dog.
I'm not.
That's nasty.
That's the ice right there.
Okay. Dog, don't fill it all the way up. Don't fill it all the way up.
Huh?
Yeah, pour the orange juice in the glass. And I need to hear it. Don't put no poison in it, dog.
I ain't got none in it.
All right.
I just poured it all in there.
Let me hear you drink some, dog, to make sure this ain't poison.
I just drunk some.
Dog, let me hear you burp to make sure, dog.
I can't burp right now.
Dog, I need to hear a burp if you want your mama purse.
I ain't serious, though. My sister cried over that thing. Come on, man.
Dog, just burp 1 time, dog. I'll bring the purse.
Can't do it right now.
Dog, just swallow some air, dog. Just burp 1 time.
There you go.
Hey, man.
Huh?
This Rickey Smiley, man. Hey, but go ahead and put the orange juice and cookies on the porch, though.
I'll pour you some water. We ain't got no orange juice.
Yes, sir. All right, Black Tony, what's going on?
Son, I'm busy this morning, son. I wish I could have came to work this morning, but I'm busy right now trying to get this money, boy. Trying to get some money on. You feel me, son?
You got money at work. That's what the job for.
Nah, that work money, that's slow money. I'm trying to get this street money right now. I done came up, boy. We done hit a lick last night.
What you mean you done
boy.
came up? What you mean?
We done hit a lick, boy.
Can we make some money?
Well, I don't know. You might could. You might could if you want to invest and buy some of this ice cream up off of me.
Yep. What you got?
Boy, we went out there with them white folk be at last night, boy.
Where y'all was?
Out there in the white folk area, out in Royal
Out in Roswell
Road, on Royal Road, boy. The police out there, man. We done jacked the damn Ben & Jerry truck.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I'm talking about a Ben & Jerry truck, but you don't know nothing about that Ben & Jerry, but that white folk ice cream, boy.
White people ice cream? Who's black people ice cream? Who is black people ice cream?
Black people ice cream, but the white folk eat that Ben & Jerry, but they got all kind of flavor too, son.
And you got it?
But we got it. But do we got it? But we got it. But I'm talking about all the flavor. You
got some of them s'mores. You got the s'mores.
What you got? But we got s'mores. We got the s'mores. We got the cherry garcia. Junkie monkey. I'm talking about. I'm looking at all the little label right now. Chubby.
You on the back of the truck right now?
I'm on the back of the truck right now. I'm looking at all the boxes right now.
What you got, dog?
Holy Cannery, Rainforest Crunch, Sugar Plum, Dublin Mudslide, Pecan Pie, Turtle Sundae. Yeah. And that Turtle Sundae got real turtles in it, boy. They got the turtle on the thing. Half-baked, milk chocolate chunk.
Yeah.
This other one called Cow Power.
Yeah.
Chewy, gooey cookie.
All right.
Yeah. We got peanut butter and jelly with real peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you know. Got pecan pie, real pecan, you know. Hey, shawty, it's one called Sweaty Balls.
Oh.
I swear, that's a real
man.
Yeah. And then and then Alfredo, it one called This Is Nuts.
No, it's not.
And they say it got so much nuts. It got so much nuts in it. I'm talking about every scoop, you get some nuts, boy. I'm talking about like sometimes that regular butter pecan, you might get a nut every few bites. On this one right here, on This Is Nuts, every time you bite some nuts. I'm talking about you get nuts in every bite. Alfredo, you know sometimes
The answer is no.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And this one right here. No. Hey, baby girl, you eat this right here, you going to get nuts every time you bite it, son. You going to get you some nuts in your mouth.
I'm good.
Good morning. One thing about it, let me tell y'all what I don't like. I don't like when a motherfucker takes my phone every morning. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. I don't want to hear good morning, beautiful. Don't text my phone, good morning, beautiful, unless you finna say, good morning, beautiful, breakfast on me. Or good morning, beautiful, check your cash out. Or good morning, beautiful, you wanna go have lunch today? Or good morning, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? What you need. Don't just say good morning, beautiful. Tell me good morning, beautiful, and send me something. How good morning, beautiful, with a burger. Good morning, beautiful, with a sausage and biscuit. Good morning, beautiful, with a bowl of cereal or something. Don't just say good morning, beautiful to me every day. Like you. Eventually, I'm gonna get tired of hearing good morning, beautiful. Now, come on with it. Get some Fruity Pebbles or something. Damn.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley morning. So 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Get ready.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Married to Medicine star Dr. Heavenly Kimes, y'all, baby. This girl weighed in, honey, on Sunday night's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, when Portia, she was just joking. We love little Portia Pooh. She was, joking, talking about she told honey, she threatened honey to sleep with one of the girls' husband, Angela. And here's what went down.
Hey, listen. I know I'm wrong for this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Y'all talk about sleeping with my man, them fighting words. I'm just saying. I ain't talking about nobody. Y'all say y'all going to sleep with my husband, we got to fight. Especially if you pretty. Especially if you think you probably could do it. Don't say you going to sleep with my man. Please don't, because I'm going to have to fight. Every time I see you, it's going to be on site. It's on site for y'all. It's on site. Okay? Praise God, my little man. Leave my little man out of it, baby, because we going to thank God for everything. I ain't trying to be messy today.
And Portia was just joking that she was going to sleep with Angela, with Charles Oakley. Honey, y'all know Portia went down to sleep with him. She said, honey, she was under the influence of alcohol, and she was only joking. But a lot of people said, girl, you don't joke like that. But, I mean, Ricky, hell, y'all joke about it all the time. Or you joke about Special K wife and vice versa. And we all know, honey, that ain't going to happen. So, honey,
Wait a minute, what just happened here? I wasn't paying attention. What just happened right now?
What happened?
Hold on.
Yeah, you know how Ricky joke, honey, about honey and Chris, how much he loved his colleagues' wives as friends. It's just a joke. And Portia was just joking, honey, but people saying, well, girl, honey, we don't know. You might try to do something there, but it was just a joke, honey. And, people just joke and play because, honey, y'all know that, honey, none of these men
on to the next
could afford Portia. And, we know Special K is afraid, but anyway.
Go on to the
Moving
next.
on. What? Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Portia is in the news, honey. Y'all, we got to continue, y'all. Well, we got to continue to pray, y'all, for Portia, honey, as well,
Still
y'all.
praying for that last story.
Ricky, but this is the deal, y'all, honey. I don't know if y'all knew the shocking news, y'all, but it was just yesterday, y'all, that Portia and Simon were scheduled, honey, to appear in court, y'all, to finalize their divorce. It was supposed to be finalized yesterday, but they're saying that the Real Housewives Beauty is ready to legally cut ties, but Simon's legal team, baby, threw a wrench in that plan. They said his attorneys filed an emergency motion asking to postpone the hearing until he gets out of the pen or he get out of ICE custody, y'all. And they say nobody knows when he's going to get out of the ICE custody and stuff like that. They say, but honey, they say this is one of the wildest Real Housewives plot twists they've ever seen in a minute. They say Portia thought that she was, honey, getting out of a whirlwind marriage, and now her ex can't even show up, honey. At least can't even show up to court because he's literally in detention, y'all. Now they said, Simon, who came, into the Real House orbit, honey, with flashy cars, a private jet, and a whole lot of mystery, is now facing a very different kind of spotlight. While details of the case is sealed, they say rumors have been swirling, y'all, for months about possibly immigration issues. And, honey, it looked like those rumors have just turned into a reality. I thought you could divorce a person, even though if they're in jail and stuff. I thought you could still file a divorce from them if they don't have to be there or what have you. Is that not so?
It just depends. I think in this particular case, he might want to go to court because there's a lot of stuff to split up. It ain't like somebody leaving and you just get a divorce. People contest divorces. Some people don't want to get a divorce. But he just needs to make sure that it's done right. He have to be there to represent himself in order for the procedure to be fair.
All right, Judge. Well, honey, that's cute. Well, I mean, but
if I want to, so hell.
Well, yeah, you sure did. But my thing is, if I want to divorce you, damn it, I should be able to divorce the hell if you want it or not, honey. I should be able to go ahead and divorce and be through with it. But I guess
but who's gonna split up the money? How the money gets split up? You got to go to court. That don't work. It don't work that way. When you got things that need to be divided and split up, and then if you got children, deciding on who's going to get custody. Are we doing shared custody, visitation? What are we doing? What are we doing with the house? Are we selling the house? Did we split the house? You know, the mortgage or the profit from that? Like, it's a lot. It ain't just, I want out and you go. And that's what a boyfriend, girlfriend type of situation. But once you get married, that's different.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, I thought, honey, once we the divorce, honey.
When I got a divorce, we didn't have nothing. We had absolutely nothing. And she got her stuff and I got my stuff and we left that house and that was that. It was just over.
Really? Well, but it's not my problem to be in jail.
Packed in them cars tight too. We had nothing. I'm talking about packed in that boy. Man, we had to use them damn motorcycle straps for the doors. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Get a damn house, Gary. Just don't work that way for real. Really?
I guess not. Then I mean, well, I guess so. That's why people shouldn't get married. Then if you're gonna divorce, and you gotta go through all that.
But you don't know that you don't gonna divorce. Everybody in love until you're not in love. Yeah. Everybody got feelings until everything is good until it's not. Yeah. You sitting up there talking about this, that, and I love her and all that kind of stuff. And you get in there and he get the fart and she get the time and all that kind of stuff, leaving the toilet seat up, not flushing the toilet, leaving tissue in the toilet, he end up blowing his nose with no tissue and all that kind of stuff, man. It gets kind of different. You be like, I don't know about all of this. And then, especially if you dealing with somebody with mood swing, that's I'd rather you stink than have mood swing. I can put up with you not taking a bath and not washing your face and brushing your teeth, but them damn mood swings, bipolar, up and down, hot and cold, man. And when I tell you that's something I can't stand, that's crazy as hell. Go see a damn psychologist. Them mood swings, because you walk in the house, you don't know whether you finna get Miss Happy Lady with dinner and love and affection and walking past you and not saying nothing, slamming the door, and you don't know what happened. Like, hell no.
Walking on eggshells.
Boy, them that mood swing. I got one of my kids be having a mood swing. I snap on them. I say, get out. I said, get out. Get out. You know what I'm saying? If we in the kitchen and everybody having a good time and all of a sudden you having a moment, get your ass out of here. Yes. Get out of here. Get out. I can't stand no moody ass person. Get out of here. Go upstairs and get yourself together. Yes. When you ready to come and get with the energy that's in the kitchen, come on back down. Ask Malik how many times I put you out of the kitchen. Everybody having a good time and you done went in a corner and what the hell is wrong? Nobody did. Get out.
You preaching, dog.
I hear that.
Get out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell no.
But I think
people make me sick to my stomach.
But you should have a better understanding. I think y'all should have an understanding.
I wouldn't give it. Go get therapy then. Hell.
The Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite. My Kahlua today is nutmeg frost. On the high end, you say nutmeg frost, and on the low end, you say beautiful off-white. That's your Kahlua for the day, honey.
It's all right to be moody. Everybody got their own mental stuff that they dealing with. But when what you do have a negative effect on other people, exit the situation or go get some damn help. Because we don't want to be affected by your mood swings and nobody done anything to you. And I swear, if nothing else on this earth I hate, the biggest turnoff about anybody, or whether a woman seeking a man or a man seeking a woman, them damn bipolar ass mood swings. I'd rather stink. Don't brush your teeth. That's fine. That's fine. No, don't take no bath. That's fine. Don't come here. Okay. But the mood swings, oh hell no. All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the thing.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, joining us this morning, y'all. She is the definition of black excellence. From shutting it down as Olivia Pope on Scandal to lighting up the big screen in classics like Ray and Django. She's been telling our stories with grace, fire, and truth. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for the one and only Kerry Washington.
That was so lovely. Thank you.
Well, thank you. We are so happy to have you. And first off, major congrats on your new movie, Shadow Force. We are so hyped to see you back kicking it. An action role. Let's go.
It's so exciting. You know, I haven't really had an opportunity to do a lot of these films. I mean, like 20 years ago, I had a small role in Mr. and Mrs. Smith playing Angelina Jolie's best friend. We were climbing mountains together.
Yeah.
But I really got bit by the bug. I was like, I love doing this kind of movie, but nobody ever offered me another role like that. I've been doing dramas and some comedies. And so when I was talking to my production team at Simpson Street, we were like, what kinds of films are we looking for? And I was on the hunt for an action film. And when I read this one, I just thought, this is it. Because it is a badass, splashy action adventure.
It sure is. I thought I was in the wrong theater. Girl, I said behind that big old machine gun, I was like, is this the right movie?
Because at its heart, what I love about it is behind all those machine guns and kicks and punches and whatnot, there is this real love story. It's a story about family and about sacrifice and about marriage and being a mom, being a dad, and the lengths that you'll go to protect the people that matter most to you.
Yeah, that little boy was definitely protecting. But I was like, okay, it was really interesting. So, but okay, you played a spy.
I did. We're highly trained assassins, mercenaries.
Jinsu, how you pronounce that word? Jinsu? What's that?
Jiu-jitsu?
Girl, jiu-jitsu.
I was like, what is he struggling with over here?
It is
jiu-jitsu.
My character was her fighting style was really influenced by capoeira, kickboxing, and then Omar Sy, who a lot of people love from Lupin. His martial arts were more sort of East Asian style. So it was fun. Even from the very beginning, we knew that we wanted to have different fighting styles because this is a couple who has been estranged from each other, and there's a lot of tension at the beginning of the film that we have to work through and work out in order to try to be a family.
Yeah, y'all did, honey.
I know. I always say to couples, I don't advise treating each other the way we treat each other in film. You have to remember, we are highly trained mercenaries. Other people should just go to couples therapy.
All right, so in Shadow Force, your son, okay, he's beyond adorable. We've talked about it. He's
Isn't he?
hilarious.
Jaleel.
Oh my gosh, love Jaleel. So, but as a mom of three myself, boys.
Me too. Not
Yay.
all boys. I have 2 girls, 1 boy.
I know your kids do this. My kids do this. Everybody's kids do this. They have this perfect timing when it comes to embarrassing us. What is something your kids have said or done in public that had you just wanting to hide?
You know, have you seen this thing Tina Fey talks about where like having a teenage daughter, which I have one daughter who's 19 and the other one who's like knocking on teenage years, but she feels like a teenager. And Tina Fey says this thing that having a teenage daughter is like having an office crush, you know, where you're like, hey, some of us are having dinner right now. No pressure. But if you want to join, we'd love to have you. Like you just want them to like you so badly because they are so cool. I mean, that's the thing is people, even at my school, people or at their school, people joke that like the coolness skipped a generation because my parents have a ton of swag, my kids have a ton of swag, and you know my husband and I are just sort of along for the ride.
Yeah, just there.
I love it. So true.
Oh, trust me, my kids do the same thing. All right, y'all, we got Kerry Washington in the building. Now, balancing a demanding career and personal life can be challenging. How do you maintain that balance, especially with such intense roles and then going back home?
Well, my husband and I both have a lot of passion and pride for what we do. For me, I do make choices about my career that come from a place of inspiration, and I try to challenge myself and grow in new ways. Like this film, I'd never challenged myself so much physically, and she also has a big emotional journey as well. But I had my family with me in Colombia, so we shot on location in Bogota and in Cartagena, and my family came. We really got to love that country and practice our Spanish and take cooking lessons and dancing lessons, and you try to share the journey with kids so that they feel like they're as much a part of your life in the choices that you make.
Now, let me tell you this, Kerry, what brought tears to my eyes in the movie. I don't know why. When I heard the song Truly.
Isn't that amazing?
I mean, it just came out of
so
nowhere.
many people have said that. I'm so proud of this
that
that when people walk out of the theater, they're like, look, you delivered on the action, like the explosions. When I tell you the stunts that I put my body through, that afterward I was like, why in the world was I hanging off the side of a mountain out of a car shooting at a truck? But it was so fun. But I am really proud that when people come out, they're like, I didn't expect to laugh so much. Listen, Method Man and Divine Joy and Jaleel, they're so funny in the film. Cliff, Method Man is so fantastic.
I'm shocked to see him in there.
Yeah, and he's so good. Divine Joy, before her fancy Oscar, we shot this film, but she's fantastic. So people didn't expect to laugh so much, and a lot of people tell me they cry or cried 2 times. People tell me they cry in the mama scene. No spoilers, but the mama scene and in the song.
Yes, it just came out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh my God! Then I promise you, I went home and at least I played it on my phone when I left. 'Cause it just sounds so good in the movie.
I mean, don't you love Lionel Richie? He's like the soundtrack to our lives. He's been around for so long with the Commodores and like classics like Endless Love and Truly and All
Brick
Night
House.
Long, Brick House. He's just like, he's a beast. So I always joke that I told Lionel, I said, you're like the fourth family member in the film. You're like cousin Lionel who's with us along for the ride.
Love that. Well, this month marks the 13th Scandalversary.
Oh my God.
Yes, you made Olivia Pope a household name. Is there
No,
any-
you all made
Yeah,
Olivia
well,
Pope
all
a
of us,
household
yes,
name. I'm
yes.
so grateful to the fans.
Yes, but I want to know if there's any part of Olivia Pope that's still with you today.
You know, every character that I'm blessed enough to play stays with me in some way. There's some tiny piece of them that gets woven into me. And I feel like even with a film like Shadow Force, you know, I have played characters like Olivia Pope who are so strong intellectually, emotionally, psychologically. And this character is all of those things and a physical beast. So it's not that I'm no longer Olivia. You know, she kind of lives in me, and then I continue to build on her as I sort of lean into different roles and different characters.
Mm-hmm.
Also, those Prada purses. I have a few of those.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We love
yes.
Prada. I'm wearing some shoes right now.
You Prada, you're Prada.
Okay, so now Miss Kerry Washington, girl, moving forward, honey, to the NAACP Awards.
Yes.
Now, girl, the girls were scared that you was going to lose your job.
Why?
They said, girl, honey, is Miss Kerry going to lose her job? Because they thought when you didn't thank, or when you thanked Tyler Perry and you went better, like, girl, she going to lose her job? I'm like, I'm sure Tyler going to let her lose her job.
Well, I didn't know that I had thanked him already because I honestly, I did not expect to win that night. In fact, I told my husband to stay home with the kids. He was in the shower while the awards were on. I was really like, I mean, I think I'm such a huge fan of Wicked and Cynthia Erivo, and she was nominated for an Oscar. I thought there's no way she's not winning this. And so when they said my name, I kind of blacked out. So I got up on stage and I said something that I hope made sense. But as I was walking off, I thought, oh my goodness, I don't know if I thanked Tyler. I did, but I didn't remember thanking him. So then I caused a whole ruckus and upended the show, and it was terrible just because I had blacked out.
That was cute.
That was great.
But it meant a lot to me that it meant so much to him. You know, he said so often in our careers, people don't thank us. I don't think we do a good enough job giving people their flowers while they're here.
We don't.
You know, and he said the fact that you would thank me not once but twice really meant so much.
Wow, I love that. All right, y'all, we got more with Kerry Washington coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We are back with Kerry Washington. Now, Kerry, for all of the young people who are aspiring actors, directors, and producers like yourself, what piece of advice would you give them?
Oh, my goodness. I would say don't ever let anybody take your dreams away from you. I think as we get older, you know, when we're kids, that's why Jaleel's so great in the film, right? Because kids really know how to dream and have great imaginations and to throw themselves into situations and just play, have a joy for life. I feel like the whole film, all of Shadow Force is in some ways about protecting his black boy joy. And as we grow up, as we get older, we need to protect that joy within ourselves, to keep our dreams, to keep our ambitions, to not let anybody tell us what's impossible. And don't dream about being the next Olivia Pope. Like there already was an Olivia Pope. Dream about being the next you. Like you are here to carve your own path and create your own reality and be a hero for somebody else. What you asked was what's the message for young girls, but to all of us, you know, I would say, what do we want next? Because we're still here. We have to take advantage of the time we're here. Like for me, if I stopped today, I am already living a life that is full of prayers that have been answered. I know how blessed I am with my marriage, with my children, with my career, with my friends, with the service that I've been able to do. But that doesn't mean I have to stop dreaming. I still get to reach. Like, if I didn't give myself permission to keep dreaming, there wouldn't be a Shadow Force because I had already been Olivia Pope. Why try to do a big splashy action film? It's like, no, I want to keep challenging myself. I want to keep dreaming. You know, Cicely Tyson always talked about, for me, it's never about getting to a mountaintop. I just want to maintain my climb because that's where the joy is in continuing to adventure.
Ooh, too many life hacks here. I'm trying to I got to write this down.
I know, girl.
Rewind
we got to make sure we rewind that tape, honey. So the other day, honey, we heard Michelle Obama. You know, she admitted that she loves reality TV.
I love that. I love how she tells the truth.
Yes.
Michelle will always tell you the truth.
So, Kerry, your guilty pleasure. What's your guilty pleasure when you're not working?
Listen, let me tell you something. I decided a long time ago that if it gives me pleasure and it doesn't hurt anybody, I will not have guilt. So there's no guilty pleasures in my house. There's pleasures on pleasures. Okay. Unless somebody's being hurt, there's none to feel guilty about. So things that give me joy and pleasure. My family right now, we are on a big Amazing Race kick. Mm-hmm. My kids love The Amazing Race. I know that's not a splashy, sexy reality show, but in our house, that's top notch. I love that show.
Well, I don't have a guilty one.
Oh, what's your guilty pleasure?
Yes, I like to shop.
Well, shopping. You know what? I used to not be a shopper, but now my daughters are so into shopping. They've got me kind of out there back at it again, and I'm grateful. It's fun to be out in these stores.
Oh, yes. I shop at least twice, 3 times a week.
Online or in person?
Oh, no, I got to be in person.
Yeah, it's fun. It's nice to be out there in the stores, and it's good for the economy. You know,
That's not
I
tell my
not that
friends all the
everybody
time.
can do
The
it.
economy.
We have to be smart about it, you know, but
He's
if
not
you
smart
have
about it. He's not smart about
No,
it.
let me tell you something. I do sales, number one.
I love a sale.
I love a good sale.
I can't resist a sale.
When I get in some of the high-end stores, it's like, honey, I just get hyped.
If something is on sale, don't you have like a personal pride?
That you beat the system.
Yes.
Like, I beat that price. You paid
Yes.
$1,200, I paid $300.
Yeah, I feel superior. Like I did something right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Lord.
And
we
then I
cannot
can
get y'all
buy
together.
twice as many things.
Y'all cannot go shopping together. It will be over. Too bad. All right, we want to play something with you. We want to do this lightning round with you, okay?
Uh-oh.
We're going to say it, and you're going to tell us what it is. We're going to give you the name of something. You're going to tell us what your favorite is, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go first. Favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal, when I was a kid, Captain Crunch.
Okay, what's your favorite role that you have played?
Oh, I can't say. They're all so good. They're all like my children. But right now, Shadow Force.
Mm-hmm.
Kyra.
Worst habit?
Worst habit, cutting people off sometimes. It's terrible.
Well, you don't mean
it. Comes from enthusiasm.
Exactly.
I'm trying to catch myself at it and say, I'm so
use
sorry.
that too, enthusiasm.
No, I do. I'm sorry. I've been trying to. I didn't mean to cut you off. I tried. But the worst is when I cut somebody off and then they're like, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm like, oh, no.
Well, it wasn't important then. That's what they say.
That's right.
Imagine I say that to my child. Well, it wasn't important then.
Okay. Your celebrity crush.
Oh, celebrity crush. Yeah, I would say my celebrity crush would be Nnamdi Asomugha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
My husband.
You better.
Right. Oh, now this one here, this one pass you. Your
You
favorite
just edited
trap
yourself.
music or rap song?
I'm a Doechii fan, so right now anything Doechii
They
is.
always
is
talk
it.
about Doechii. I don't.
You need to get
Gary.
on the Doechii kick.
Don't mind him. He's stuck on Diana Ross forever. Just ignore that. Okay, what does Kerry Washington need in her trailer before filming?
I need a tea kettle to boil my hot water for my tea. I need a yoga mat to warm up in the morning, and I need my snacks. Like I have very particular snacks
Oh, what
because I have a lot of
snacks? What
allergies.
snacks?
So like one thing I love is like very clean jerky sticks. So I always have new Primal jerky sticks in my trailer ready to go.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. No judgment. Why are you judging
just
me?
seem
What do you
judgy.
want in your
That
trailer?
was-
Keep it clean.
I got to get a trailer. I had a trailer. But anyway, my last one. What's the best advice you've ever given, or was ever given to you?
I think lately the best advice, I really feel like I had a doctor who told me, you know that expression, I'll sleep when I'm dead? And I said, yeah, I say that all the time. And he said, every time you follow that advice, you get closer to your death. So you need to be sleeping more. Wow. The sleep is the cornerstone of our health. So it really has forced me to recenter sleep as something that is more of a priority.
That is good stuff. Okay, we are so excited that you came to visit us today.
Thank you for having
you're royalty.
me.
We love you. Y'all, make sure you get your tickets early. Shadow Force is in theaters May
you can
9th.
get tickets now. It's out Mother's Day weekend. So take your badass moms, your dope ass dads. Celebrate the love of parenting and family and Black love all around the world. We're so excited for you to see it.
Y'all give it up for the one and only Kerry Washington.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, y'all, Rick's Around the Morning Show is about that time to play Battle of the Sexes. Listen, now, we got Keita from Charlotte, North Carolina, listening to us on 105.3. What up, Keita?
What's up? Good morning.
Already, and we got Chris from Naptown, Indianapolis, in the building, 106.7 WTLC. Hey, what up, Chris? You good, man?
Man, I'm good, but hey, Ricky, I need you to plug me in with Black Tony because I want to buy a couple of them pipes of ice cream from him. You understand? Don't play with me. My daughter's birthday coming up, and I'm trying to do the thing for you.
Time to see you in case of that chunky monkey down there. All right.
I see you.
We about to play Battle of the Sexes. And listen now, if y'all don't know the answer, just make sure you say pass because we have a lot of questions, and we don't want you to eat up all of your time waiting on, trying to think of only one question. All right, y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, all right, Keto, we're going to start with you. You ready, Keto?
Yes.
All right, here we go, Keto. Here we go. Start the game.
Okay.
All right, on the pool table, how many balls are on the table to start the game?
Is it 28?
16. All right, in baseball, what is the era called where the pitchers warm up?
The dugout.
Not just her.
The dugout.
Nope. The bullpen.
And he's strong and wrong.
All right, y'all. The lead character, Tony Montana, was the star of what classic film?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Scarface.
Oh, okay.
How many states does Florida share a border with?
Is it 2 or 3?
Which one?
3.
Nope, 2. All right. How many runs did Hank Aaron hit to break Babe Ruth's record?
Home runs.
Oh, God.
All right, let me throw this one out. Jalen Hurts is the Super Bowl winning quarterback of what NFL team?
Who?
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, that's Philadelphia.
Yeah, we'll give you that. All right, okay, cool. We'll give you that one.
All right, you ready, Chris?
Brett.
You ready, Chris?
Hey, now, I need y'all to be careful with me because I failed preschool 17 and a half times, so I'm a little slow.
All right, let's go then. Where will the 2028 Summer Olympics be held?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Nope, Los Angeles. What is a beauty blender used for?
Makeup.
Yep. What part of the body is a gua sha used on?
Your ear? I ain't never heard of that.
It's a woman thing, your face. What do you call the hair that is left out around the perimeters of a sew-in to cover the tracks?
Lace front?
Nope, that would be leave out.
Baby.
How many letters are in the alphabet?
26.
All right. What 2 colors mixed together make orange?
Blue and red.
What?
She said, huh?
No, red and yellow make orange. What is a group of flamingos called?
A gaggle of flamingos?
No, flamboyance.
Got 2. He got 2. He won.
He got 2. He won.
Oh, man, he won. Oh, my God. I didn't think nobody won a special game. When did he win?
All right, sir. Congratulations. You're a winner today of the fabulously amazing, highly coveted, and desired prize pack from America's Store, the Dollar Tree. All right. So you got a butane candle lighter. Yeah. From Squish Squash, Stretcheroos, stretchy duck toy. Good for ages 3 and up. Yeah. You also got a pair of fleece-lined fashion leggings, size small and medium. Yeah. From Deli Market, you got a 20-ounce squeeze bottle of spicy brown mustard.
I'm allergic to mustard, Lord.
You got a 36-piece colored pencil set. Every color in the rainbow and more. From you got a 2-pack of Tidy Bowl blue toilet tablets. Right. You've also got a jar of Butcher Boy 100% refined coconut oil.
Butcher Boy.
And from Driver's Choice, how about you got an auto bucket cup holder?
A what?
A bucket cup holder. Yeah,
Okay.
It goes in the little holder in your car for cups. How about that? From Cooking Concepts, you got an 8-piece corn tray. Yep. And a very popular item to finish it off, you got a 6-pack of baby scratch mittens. So hopefully, if you got a baby, you can put him on him. He won't scratch himself. All right. Congratulations, sir. I know you're excited, but calm down. It's all yours. Courtesy of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and the Dollar Tree.
Hey, you said calm down. It's all yours. All those prizes.
I appreciate it. I ain't got
Hey,
to
man,
buy
thank
no
y'all.
birthday gift.
Thank y'all for playing Battle of the Sexes. The men are back on. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 25 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Friday, May 2nd. Here's what's going on in the news. Well, was it a firing or a finesse? VP Vance says Mike Waltz was not fired as National Security Advisor. He's just being promoted to UN Ambassador.
I think the media wants to frame this as a firing. Donald Trump has fired a lot of people. He doesn't give them Senate-confirmed appointments afterwards. What he thinks is that Mike Waltz is going to better serve the administration, most importantly, the American people in that role, and I happen to agree with him.
Well, the thing is, hours before that, Waltz got slammed for accidentally adding a reporter to a Signal chat about a military strike. Hours later, he resigns and gets a shiny new nomination. Some say the timing feels really convenient and that it's probably more of a quiet push-out wrapped in diplomacy. Mark Rubio will be his temporary replacement. Here we go again, y'all. Measles is still on the radar. Health officials issued a red alert at Chicago O'Hare after a passenger tested positive, potentially exposing hundreds. Meanwhile, in Texas, a measles case has fans worried after somebody went to a Texas Rangers game with 40,000 people in attendance. Anybody who's been exposed should watch for fever, cough, and that signature rash. Stay alert. This virus is on the move. Y'all, we want to give our condolences to Walter Hudson. His burial broke records and possibly a few laws of physics. Hudson was once named the world's heaviest man, weighing 1,125 pounds. He had to be laid to rest in an 800-pound custom casket. It was 4.5 feet wide, over 3 feet deep, and so heavy that pallbearers couldn't even carry it. Hudson had to be transported on a flatbed trailer, the ones typically used to haul boats. And a crane had to lower the massive coffin into a reinforced vault made just for him. Living large was his thing, and his memory is just as big. For info on these stories and more, go to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Thompson digging in defensively. 8 seconds. Brunson stops on a dime. Launches. Oh, yeah! Jalen Brunson buries it.
Yes, how you gonna sit up there and just read that like so nonchalant?
Story. Reading the story.
Just
a news story.
They had to hitch the. They had to hitch
the New York Giants.
No. They had to hitch it's the video. They had to hitch it. They had to hitch it to the hearse. The hearse had to get a boat. Never mind. Go ahead, man.
The New York Knicks eliminate the Detroit Pistons last night with that dagger from Jalen Brunson you just heard. In final seconds, Knicks advance to the next round. How about them L.A. Lakers, man? They beat the Denver Nuggets. She just read it so nonchalant like that. What? No.
What was that last night, Alfreda?
Well, living large was his thing.
Hey, will LeBron James play another season after being eliminated in the first round of the playoffs? He's going to turn 41 next season, and here's what he had to say.
Something I'll sit down with my family, my wife, and my support group and kind of just talk through it and see what happens. And then just have a conversation with myself on how long I want to continue to play. I don't know the answer to that right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know the answer why Alfreda's was reading that story like that.
Oh, I'm sweating.
It's news.
I tried to hold it.
All right, man, last but not least, just in case y'all don't know, Cleveland Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders' jersey is #1 selling jersey among the 2025 NFL rookie draft class, and it's going to continue to increase. I got to get mine. It is what it is. That's my sports report right there. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the B.O.T.S.
I thought it's the bottom of the hour. Now it's time for the hot spot. Brett,
The crane to lower her in the ground.
Oh, Lord. Are you all right? Oh, my
She was so nonchalant about the story.
Man, I hate her so bad.
How wide was it?
How deep was that hole?
Very deep.
I know 6-foot hole.
Not at all.
Oh, y'all so ignorant. Y'all so ignorant, man. Man, y'all so ignorant. Man, Brett, go home, man.
Oh,
Go home.
man. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning there, Brat.
I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat.
That repass was fire though.
And this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more.
Repass was sponsored by Popeye.
So let's get up into it.
Who would be the Paul baby?
Cardi B fans have been waiting many years for her sophomore album, and it looks like she's finally almost there, y'all.
Some girls.
The
100 men versus one coffin.
Andre the Giant.
If Cardi can finalize the features, her album is almost there, her sophomore album. She was talking to fans on Instagram Live this week, and Cardi revealed there's a bit of a delay with the artists who are supposed to send their verses or hooks for the project. She ever so gently gave them a nudge to get it done, and here's what she had to say.
And I really need these features, and it's like I'm not really trying to press or go crazy on these artists because I love them down, but it's like, come on now, I need that right now. Hello, y'all don't want to miss this opportunity. I'll sing this shit myself, but I really need y'all. I need y'all to hurry up, and I love y'all, and I feel like I feel like nobody will want to miss being on this album. Like,
okay,
Put me on there, I'll rap.
Okay, I don't know why somebody got Cardi waiting on any type of features. I guess people be busy, but you can go on and knock that out, get it done so she can put this album out because we are waiting. We love us some Cardi B. All right, y'all, moving on. Maxine Shaw, attorney-at-law, and Sinclair James are reuniting for the Living Single podcast. Kim Cole says the people always want more. It premieres on May 7th and will be the unofficial official Living Single rewatch podcast in collaboration with Kevin Hart's company, Laughing Out Loud. The show will reportedly feature appearances from the hit 90s sitcoms Originals cast. So that's going to be real, real nice. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. And you know what time it is. Hey. It's $500 Friday. So if you watch Savor the City on TV one last night, all you got to do is be calling number 9 to answer this question, and the $500 is yours. All right, y'all, this week's question is, Miami is known for its rich blend of culture, music, and art. Which cultural event brings that all together in Miami each December? Miami is known for its rich blend of culture, music, and art. Which cultural event brings all that together in Miami each December? Be caller number 9 right now at 8669-RICKY. That's 8669-RICKY for your chance to win $500. Good luck and call now, y'all. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.